Good morning. Happy Monday. Well, let me tell you, I was the other night kind of just hanging out, scrolling through my phone at the end of the day, looking through Facebook, and a message pops up on Facebook Messenger from my friend Christina, who she was a friend of mine from high school and grade school. And the beauty of Facebook is I can keep track of all my friends, and I love that. This particular message started off with, I've got some sad news to tell you. And immediately your heart just drops because you know what's coming next. Anytime I get a message like that, usually the next words are so and so died. And that's exactly what this was. She said that our friend Robert Cochran had died. She found out a year ago. I had no idea. A year ago he had died, and he was from my high school days. He was part of the drama crew, but he kind of never really had a place to land. Our high school was quite the high school. It could be a little rough at times, and it was it could be a scary place to navigate alone if you didn't have anybody, because there were just so many different types of personalities going around there. Um, but I kind of had my little gang of friends that I would hang with. I hung with the drama crowd, theater crowd, and that was my little bubble. In fact, I was just thinking about how funny it was, with the friends back in the day. We were standing in line at lunch, and Amy Nestler and me were standing there waiting, and we were talking. And our friend Patty Grant comes up, and she goes to Amy jokingly. She goes, "I heard you've been talking about me, and I don't like it." And so Amy thinks that she's serious. She looks at me. She goes, "You told her," and she storms off. And, and Pat and I'm just kind of stuck standing there like, and she's like, "I didn't really know she'd been talking about me," but she had. So anyway, just part of the drama that happens in drama in high school, typical high school days. But they made up, and we were all friends again. Anyway, Robert looked like he was a very handsome boy. He looked like George Michael. People always related him to George Michael, and actually he didn't really look like George Michael, but he was effeminate, good-looking guy. And that's what George Michael was, an effeminate, good-looking guy. And because Robert bore that badge, I guess he got hounded. I had no idea he was getting so hounded in high school. You know, my motto always was, I in high school I was everybody's friend. Anybody who needed a friend, I'll be your friend. But I'll be better friends to others than some. But I'll still be your friend. And I was never quite popular, part of the popular clique, but the popular people liked me enough. They would put up with me. So I just kind of stayed in my lane and hung with my friends, and we had a good time. And I was nice to Robert, but I didn't really think anything of it. And then fast forward all these years down the road, he sends me I get a Facebook message that pops up from Robert in 2011. And this is what I thought of when I got the message from Christine, was the other Facebook message I had gotten from him not that long ago, almost 10 years ago. And this message, I had to go look it up and find it, because I was so moved when I got this message. And I'm just going to read you the message that he sent me. And this is from Robert. He writes, "OMG, OMG, OMG." And those are all caps with like 10 million exclamation points. So he's obviously excited that we've connected again. He goes, "I can't believe I'm seeing you. Do you remember me? I look nothing like this at Evans. I have so much to say to you that I am overwhelmed. First, I have over the many years since Evans thought about you. And then he writes in all caps, really, exclamation points. I would have to say that at least 10, maybe more years ago, I was watching Comedy Central and there was a stand-up show on. And when I looked up, holy crap, there you were. I teared up and thought you were amazing, Kelly. There were so few people at Evans that just by being there made it easy for me to deal with the torment I got at that school. Your constant smile and laughter, charm, beauty, and soul are so. No, I don't say this to feed my ego, but those are very nice things he said to me. Are so valuable that no amount of money in the world can match your worth. I'm so happy to see that you made it in life, and anyone that is in your close circle of friends is so damn lucky that you are in their lives. I'm very honored to have met you and feel it was a blessing that you were a part of my life. And no matter that it was just a small speck of time in our lives, it was one of the biggest moments in my life to have known you, and very happy that I can write to you and say how gorgeous you still are. And I will always love you for making me smile and laugh, Robert. And that message was such a beautiful message. And he goes on to tell me that I wrote him back, of course, how can you not write somebody back when they send you that message? And it turns out he became a truck driver, and he's driving trucks for a living. Little old Robert driving trucks for a living, which we never in a million years picture Robert driving a truck, but that's where he ended up. And so my point of the message is you don't know what impact you might be having in somebody's life. I had no idea that just by offering a simple smile, how are you doing? Hey, good to see you today. How's it going? Or just joking around, making them feel a part of, making them feel like they're worth something. What a difference. What a difference that could make in somebody's life. Even if it's just a small speck. I don't know the torture this Robert was going through back then. I had no idea. I'm so glad that I got to be a part of easing the pain for him a little bit through laughter, through smiling, through making him laugh. And that's what I want to share with you. Don't think that just by you not offering a simple smile to somebody, you may be saving their life. You just don't know. You don't know what's going on with people these days. We live in a very depressed society. Very, very toxic society. And sometimes all you need to do is just to offer a smile, a simple, hi, how you doing today? They say in the word for happy hello, whatever. It could be just what that person needed today. It could be all that was needed just to give that person hope that there's people out there who really care about them. So, that being said, go out and make a difference in somebody's life. Smile. Make somebody laugh. Tell a bad joke. I don't care if it's a good joke or a bad joke. Tell a joke, even a bad joke. Fun, as my dad can attest. So anyway, if you're enjoying these, please hit that subscribe button. I think we're up to 38 now, people. Here we grow again. We're just grow. So I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. I look forward to seeing you next Monday, and have a great week. Bye.